Our adventure began on the worn stone steps of Buckledown, where we arrived to meet the infamous Mel and test our mettle in the fighting pits. After aimlessly wandering into a local tavern, fate, or perhaps a bit of luck, brought us into conversation with a sharp-tongued woman named Rose Thorne. Over drinks, she offered up a crash course in the tangled web of local gangs. Following a few more inquiries, we tracked Mel down to the Padlock Tavern. He laid out the rules of the pit, an organized tag team system that somehow still managed to sound chaotic. We eagerly signed up, our spirits high and fists ready. Victory surely awaited us. Our companions easily dispatched their scimitar-wielding foes, who were neither bark nor bite. But when it was my turn, oh no, they didn't pair me with a common thug. No, I was thrown straight into the ring with a seasoned fighter known as Mamba Jones. What happened next is a little fuzzy. No! Well, anyway, from what I do recall, it was a tight match, a real battle of champions. I lost, barely. A technicality, really. Let's not dwell on it. I awoke in a side room, laid out on a table with Zira laying her hands on, perhaps to heal me. Probably the only good thing to happen to me that day. Mel, ever the showman, introduced us to a young merchant named Tig, who offered up some reasonably priced wares. But there was no time for shopping. We were there for the main event, Krell Dorian Dare. We all placed bets on Krell. I, inspired by Mel's confidence, and perhaps a bit too caught up in the moment, wagered 100 gold, nearly all I had. Krell fought with heart and absolutely no coordination. He collapsed like a sack of turnips. I wept, publicly. It hurt almost as much as the minor wounds I took in my match earlier. Oh shit! God, no! So anyway, trying to salvage the nights and our finances. Tegrin stepped forward to face a deceptively harmless, looking faux smiley Pete. None of us thought to bet on him, except Zira, who sneakily placed a small wager. Maybe she knows something we don't. Maybe she's rich. Regardless, Tegrin's strategy was at best unconventional. Instead of attacking, he spent an alarming amount of time trying to shove his hand down Pete's shirt. Eventually, he shifted to magic, and against all odds, won. Mel, thrilled by the unexpected outcome, hugged Tegrin and admitted he lost 1,000 gold on Krell's match. That little detail made me feel much better about my paltry 100 before we left the pit. Shit. God, no! Damn. All right, anyway. Before we left the pits, Mel handed Tal a ring that had belonged to his friend Rasheen, who was last seen near the Kleinberg estate. Without hesitation, we agreed to investigate. Our journey led us back through Emberwood Village, then on to the Eckerman Mill, and finally to the Shrine of Morrigan, which, as you can see, brings us here. So, how's that for a story? Does it earn us a roof over our heads for the night